Hey guys, welcome back to another video that I'm making today. I'm super excited today because I got myself some new toys and that always makes me happy. What did I get? Let's start off with this. I got myself a Zoom F4. Along with those, I have a matched pair of condenser microphones, specifically the SE4400As with the multi-pattern. Of course, I needed myself a couple of cables to help me connect the microphones to the field recorder, and I got myself a couple of microphone stands so to hook it all together. Let's get down to a really quick and possibly not very interesting for you guys, but an amazing experience for me, unboxing portion of this video. Well, I don't suppose we need to really unbox the cables. Suffice to say, these are professional quality 20-foot cables that I use with Nutrix connectors, and they come from a company called Proco. Proco, sorry. All right, so we don't need to show you very much about these. I don't think I really need to go into much detail about a microphone stand. Suffice to say, this is the Euroboom. These are good stands. They're good for stage work or for home use. These are strictly for my home studio. So what I'm going to do is let's get down and get to the fun stuff. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do a quick unwrapping of or unboxing of is the Zoom F4. This is the field recorder made by Zoom. It is a prosumer unit, so it's not what you would call a high-end professional unit, but it is a really good quality unit. Let's take a look at this from up above. Taking the lid off, this is what we see inside. So here is what we'd see normally as, let's see what we got here. The 8019AD adapter, what do we got? Okay, so we have an AC adapter, very cool. There's nothing else in there. Let's put this on the side. We have the actual unit. Ooh, you know what? This feels heavier than I thought it would. They say that's supposed to weigh a couple of pounds, but man, in my hands, it seems to feel like it's a little bit more than that. It's got a good feel to it. You can tell that I'm the first one to unwrap this one. I've got some tape on the side, and I'm going to be taking that off and taking a look at it a little bit later on in more detail. But suffice to say that this unit, wow, it feels so cool. Very, very nice. And some users were saying that they were having issues playing with the volume or gain knobs. Man, I'm not seeing that. Are my hands too small or something? I don't know, but it feels really good. We'll do a little bit of a review after I've been using this for a little while. But for now, you guys can look at the videos that I have underneath here that discuss this one a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to just put this down here. Oh, there seems to be something else in the box. Okay, so we lift that out. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. This is basically a connector where I can loosen the screws on the top of the Zoom unit and then place this on top and screw them down. So this basically becomes a place where I can mount my digital SLR or the video camera if I so wish. I'm not sure if I'm really into that. We'll see. I do know that there's another 1/4 screw in here on the bottom that can be used to mount it to a tripod. So that's very cool. And then we can mount the video camera on top. Let's see if there's anything else in this box. It says, there's a DC high-rose cable, or Hirose, if you will. Depends on how you pronounce it. I'm not seeing it right at this moment. Here's the manuals. Is it hiding in here somewhere? Oh, yes it is. I'm seeing something right here. Lovely. There it is. This is what's called a Hirose connector. This cable connects into the back of the Zoom back here. And one of the nice things that it can do for us is offer us multiple avenues of powering this unit up. Now, the default way of using it is to basically just use the 110 volt AC adapter. You pop this open, put the cable in there, you close this down. This unit plugs in securely into the back of the unit, and this goes into the power. Because this is detachable, and because these units run on 12 volt power, there are several other ways that we can use to power these besides the 8 AA batteries that are going to be used to power this inside. So 8 AA batteries, AC power connectors. Here's a couple of other ways. There are USB connectors that can convert the 5 volt output and up it to 12 volt, which means you can run this, in theory, off your laptop, or you can use external batteries, external USB batteries. So you can have little items like this. And this is a little anchor battery that I use to charge my recorder, which is recording the lav mic right now. And that connects to here, and it can increase its function time out in the field. So besides the several hours that the internal batteries use, we can use external batteries. And I happen to have a very large battery that I used to use to power my high-end flash for my photography equipment. That thing runs straight off of a 12 volt lead acid battery, comes with a charger, comes with its own case. The thing weighs a good 20 pounds. Not only does it make a great weight or stabilizer when I attach it to a light stand, it's going to make this thing run for probably a full weekend on a single charge. So this is the first part, the Zoom F4. Let's take a look at the next piece of the game. Next part of the puzzle, microphones. I've taken the SE or Studio Condenser microphones from SE Electronics, model SE4400A. These are a 1-inch condenser, multi-pattern microphone. This is also a matched pair. Let's take a look and see what they look like. I'm very eager to see this part here. And how can we best open it? Let's come over here and do it just from the edge. All right. And we'll just, this plastic is kicking my butt. There we go. Okay. So off comes the plastic protective cover. Let's take a look at it from here and open her up. Oops, let's just get that start up here. Great. Woohoo! What do we got here? Oh, it's another suitcase. However, let me just stand up. Sorry if my head disappears for a few seconds. It looks like this is a two-person job. Ouch. That's going to look great on the video. Okay. This seems pretty cool. It's a very nice case. Truth be told, this looks a little smaller than I thought it would be for a matched pair. Let's open it up and take a look. Yep, it's a matched pair. Warranty registration, here we go. Stickers. I love stickers. All right, let's put this like this. Okay, so Now you can see me a little bit better, and I can take a look at the overhead, and we can see at the same time what's happening here. I believe is going to be one of my favorite tools to play with this unit. This is what's called a stereo bar, and this will screw on top of most light stands, and this is where you attach your microphones to, or rather you attach the microphone holders to for their use. I'm very eager to see how I can exploit different miking techniques and experience different levels of qualities of sound, different types of sound. Here is one of the things that makes this microphone set very special. This is what's called a spider mount. It's not a shock mount in the traditional sense of the word. Let's open them up. Wow. Again, it's surprising to me. This is the part that you would attach to your stands, your microphone stands, and you can then adjust them up and down. Let's just do that. Now, this is a really interesting part of the microphone. This part here is where the microphone's attached to, and they simply slip in here, and then they're protected with an open design. So you can see an open in front and back actually design. But what makes them very interesting is this little part right here. I can loosen this part and, here we go. This thing, oh, here it goes. Okay. Normally the microphone stands in between the shock mounts. So in between these two little areas. With the flip of this little area here that you slip the microphone into, it then sits in front of the microphone stand, or the spider mount, if you will, as opposed to inside. So I'm not sure if you can really tell on the video, but it's a very, very cool design, very effective. So this is what you would have for your spider mounts, and you can lock these into different angles, I suppose, and enjoy them. So this is very cool. Nice. I'm loving this design. Very hefty. All metal, except for the rubber band part. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 supports per side. And they basically hold this part here, which is basically a U from here, the support. It comes up here. The rest are the elastic areas which absorb vibration. Very cool. Here's the fun part. I'm about to unwrap the first of the match set of the microphones. It's really nicely. Are these sealed? These are sealed plastic bags. Surprising. Okay, so let's break the seal. Definitely not the traditional way to do it, but hey, it works. Okay. Do not be putting silicone bags in your mouth, okay? It will hurt you, possibly kill you. My first look at these microphones. Amazing. Pictures on the internet do not do this thing justice. This is a freaking work of art. The switches switch over securely. There's no question about where they're located and what they're doing. And it's amazing how well they make you feel how this feels. And they do have 4 switches on the top. The first one on the left is a 3-position switch, which is basically a pad. We can start off at 0, -10, and -20 dB reductions. The second one is basically a high pass, and there are 2 different frequencies where you can set it at. And the other 2 have a very interesting way of doing this. However, here's where you set the 4 different polar patterns of this microphone. One is omni, which means I can catch sounds from anywhere in a 360-degree area. Excuse me. Another is a figure 8, which means it will capture sounds from the front, from the back, less from the sides. So less from this direction here, but it would catch me and would catch you if you were talking to me. The third one is the one that most microphones are known as using, and this is a cardioid pattern. And this is where the sound's only captured from the front, and the front is where you have the switches and you have the insignia. And it sends it off in a relatively tight pattern forward. The fourth, and one of the reasons I really love this mic, it has a hyper-cardioid pattern. So while a cardioid minimizes sound coming in from behind it, it catches most of the sound from in front of it within a certain level or range of degrees. The hypercardioid increases sensitivity to the back a little bit, but tightens the field in the front. So where I might be able to speak normally right within to this kind of a level of range, a hypercardioid might be a very tight field, which gives you a lot of extra side rejection. Beautiful. I am so happy with these things. I'm really, really eager. I want to get these things mounted and recording and working for me. These are absolutely beautiful. They're like works of art in this case. Wow. I mean, wow. This case is absolutely amazing. You can tell it was made for this. So anyway, we've taken a look at my toys. Now it's up to me to get to learn them, learn different techniques in miking my setup, and trying to get the best sound possible now with this setup. I'm really looking forward to testing this out. Look forward to also making a few videos for you guys showing the results of this setup. I'm very proud to have this kind of equipment at my disposal. It's just wonderful to have good equipment to try to make good music with. Look forward to making you a couple of videos so that you can see the results of this music. Hope you like this little unboxing. See you later.